What is up, you guys? So, just got back from vacation and made the most money that I ever have on vacation. So, I'm here to talk about it. Brandon and I, my husband, we like to get away on little weekend getaways whenever we can. Of course, we also love going to Hawaii and Montana, but that takes a little bit more planning, a little bit more intentionality. So we also just like to kind of like pack up the car and drive up north, California. And we went to this little town called Murphy's. It's just like a little mountain town. We just like to explore new things. We live on the Central Coast by the beach, so what better place is there to visit than the mountains, right? And we hiked, we ate way too much, all that good stuff. But I always take my computer with me just in case I need it, of course, like a good entrepreneur would. However, my goal is to unplug while I am there, while I'm doing things and exploring and just kind of taking a breather. I like to unplug. So I do want to preface with that. I didn't work. I really didn't work the entire time, and I still had sales come in. So let me share with you exactly how I did that. There was one thing in particular that I did, and it might sound crazy, but I swear it works. So the week before this little vacation, I scrubbed my list, my email list, and I deleted 534 subscribers on purpose. Yep, that always shocks everyone, but it's true. It's true. And if you have a business and you have an email list, you should be doing this every like 3 to 6 months, honestly. If you are just new, if you were just starting, plan for every 6 months scrubbing your list or cleaning your list. So I know it sounds a little unhinged, like, oh my gosh, unsubscribing 534 subscribers. That's a lot, right? We all want to see that number go up. Even on social media like Instagram, TikTok, we like to gauge our success by that number of followers or the number of email subscribers. I don't know why that is, but it's true. We do. And the thing about it is that number really does not matter. It is a vanity metric, meaning it does not matter. Actually, it really does not matter because let me tell you why. If you have an email list that is full of people who are not interested, they are not opening your emails, they are not clicking your emails, reading through them, right? They don't love them, they're not laughing. That is hurting you and your deliverability. It is killing your sender reputation, and it is telling other email service platforms that, like, oh, meh, no one cares about her emails. Like, she's got nothing important to say. Let's just put her in spam. That is literally what those unengaged subscribers were doing to my emails, pushing them into spam because they were not engaging. They were not interested, and it was hurting my sender reputation. It literally drags down your deliverability when you have a lot of people on your list who are not clicking or opening your emails. Did you know that? I mean, how crazy is that? No, thank you. Like I don't want to land in the spam folder, and I don't want to be talking to people who just aren't interested. So after I got rid of these subscribers, the cold subscribers, I instantly saw a boost in my deliverability. My click rates went up, my open rates went up, my deliverability went up. I stopped wasting my precious energy and my time on people who just didn't care. And I built a healthier sender reputation. So, and I made more money, which is like the bottom line of it all, right? So let me tell you how I did it, because I didn't just hit the big red delete button without doing just a little bit of research first. So I did a re-engagement sequence. And this is what I would highly recommend you do every 6 months, 3 months to 6 months, depending on where you are in your business. So I sent out a series of like, you could do 3 to 4 emails. And I said, hey, I'm cleaning my list and I'm getting ready to delete people who are not engaged. No hard feelings, but that's you. And if you would like to stay on my list, click this button. If this is a mistake, click this button. So I sent a couple emails like that. And then the very last email, right? People were clicking the button. I think I ended up saving like a dozen people or something that were like, oh no, like this is a mistake. I want to be on your list. And then the last email was like, basically, hey, you're being deleted. If this is a mistake, here's how you can get back on the list, kind of a thing. But basically, I ended up just deleting everyone who didn't click because for whatever reason, either I landed in their spam folder and they didn't see it, or they just really aren't interested. They just didn't want to be on the list anymore, which is fine. No hard feelings. Like I said, they totally have a right. That's the beauty of email marketing is they have a right to be there. It is consensual. So I deleted them. And it always feels so crazy and scary at first. You kind of like watch that number drop and you're like, oh no, my list is shrinking. But I instantly saw results. When I say results, I mean money, right? Money, honey. I had automated emails already scheduled to go out to everybody who was warm on my list, who was engaging. Those emails went out while I was on vacation and the sales came in. So really you watch the subscriber number drop and then you see the revenue number go up and you're like, aha, this is why, maybe I felt like things weren't moving in the direction I wanted them to or as quickly as I wanted them to. So most importantly, right? Yes, deliverability is great. Sender reputation is great. More opens, more clicks, less time and energy wasted on people who don't care. Those are all great things. But most importantly, it can and it will improve your income. It can and it will boost your client bookings, your sales, and you'll make more money even when you're on vacation exploring sequoia trees and you get to go live your life. So please, please, please consider scrubbing your list. I'm sure if you're watching this video, it's been a while. Am I right? I'm guessing I'm right. If you feel like you need help with this and you have no idea like where to start, whether it's like, what would you write or what, is the strategy, hop into the email vault, $19 a month only, and you get my entire re-engagement sequence, exactly word for word what I did, what I wrote. There's even a short little bite-sized video lesson in there explaining the strategy behind it and showing you exactly how to do it step by step. So that is the Vault membership, and it's only $19 a month. Not bad, you guys, not bad. And you can make thousands of dollars on vacation like I did. So yeah, holler at me if you have any questions. Otherwise, hope to see you over there and have fun. Go scrub your list. Talk to you later. Bye.